Now we're here in the bunker. We want to get this nice free-flowing swing, be nice and soft, have a lot of touch and feel, and just pop this ball nice and easy out of the bunker right by the flag. The only problem with that is if we do that, the ball is going to go nowhere. That's way too slow for a bunker shot. A bunker shot is an explosion shot. I actually took my GC Quad, which is a launch monitor that has 4 high-speed cameras in it. They shoot 10,000 frames a second, and I measured my club head speed when I'm hitting bunker shots, and pretty much all my bunker shots I was swinging over 60, even 70 miles an hour, even high 70s if I got a little bit farther away from the flag. Now to keep in mind, that's about the same speed that most players would swing a full swing pitching wedge, sand wedge, or lob wedge. So you're basically taking a full all-out swing when you're hitting out of the bunker. Now the reason that you have to swing harder is because what we're actually doing when we're making a good bunker shot is I'm opening the face wide open. Now this ensures that I can get out every single time because I can swing really hard and most of the loft is taking off the speed from the ball. So if I swing a little bit too hard, the ball just goes a little bit higher and it carries just a few feet farther and it stops pretty quickly. If I swing a little too soft, the ball ends up going a little bit lower, the sand carries it along a little farther, and I end up in roughly the same spot. So my swing speed isn't as important when I have a lot of loft on the club. Now if you're swinging too slow, what'll end up happening is if you open up the face the way that you should, you're gonna hit it 10 feet in front of you. So naturally what players start to do, and what makes a lot of sense, is they start to close the club face down, have that face instead of being open be a lot more square, and now they make that easy swing and they try to time it up just right. Well, that can really get ugly because if I hit a little too much ball, that ball goes shooting over the green because now I don't have any loft on this club and I catch it ball first a little thin and it just shoots off like a cannon. Or now I've exposed this leading edge, this sharp leading edge to the sand, and if I hit a little bit behind the ball, the club digs down, burrows down into the sand, and we hit it 2 feet. So your precision has to be off the charts if the club face isn't wide open. So I want you to put this club face wide open. I want to make a big aggressive swing, really try to thump the sand with some power and make sure that you hit down into the sand. You're going to hit about 4 or 5 inches behind the golf ball. Let me draw a line here where my golf ball is, and we're going to notice my divot starts well behind that line. So I'm playing the ball a little bit up in my stance, face wide open, really make a good aggressive swing. There we go, not too bad. Could have got a little bit farther, but hey, I'll take a 3.5 footer all day. Now, when I look at my divot, here's the back edge of my divot. Remember, my golf ball was on this line. So I actually entered the sand about 6 inches behind the golf ball. Because I was swinging so hard, my club just burst right through the sand, no problem getting there. And then the front of my divot is about 4 or 5 inches in front of where my ball was. So again, here's the back. I'm gonna draw this so we can see this on the camera. There's where I entered the sand. There's where my club left the sand. And here is where my golf ball was. So if I put the club face wide open and I swing aggressively, I have all this margin for error. If I square the face up and swing slow, I'm gonna be really nervous hitting out of the sand.